do y'all on these dating apps even like women? Because, like, y'all really out here moving like y'all just fucking hate us. So there's a prompt on this guy's profile that he chose, and it says, I'm weirdly attracted to blank. And this is his response.
Nice jawlines and fashion. Please know how to dress. For the love of God, just work out. P.S. Y'all too old not to know how to swim. So honestly, I stay away from men like this because I'm seeing two things happening here. You decided to use it as a space to list all of the shit you don't like about somebody. Not only is that insanely negative, it just shows that you're like, how do I put it? Womanly. It's very womanly. I think it's very weird to care if a woman could dress or not. Like, that sounds like something that I would say to my girlfriends. Like, oh my God, that bitch don't know how to dress. And then that's like the first thing that we learn is like an ick for you. To me, it's just very womanly. And the other thing, now we gotta learn how to swim. What in your next prompt, do we have to know how to start a fire? I initially X'd off this guy because I was just like, this is stupid. But then I saw that he liked one of my photos and I was like, oh, bet. Now I can fuck with you. I wrote him this. So the only reason that I didn't match with you initially is because you called out non-swimmers, LOL. And he responds, LMFAOOO. Why is everyone so mad about that?
Like, if several women that have looked at your profile for 5 seconds immediately have pointed that out and have gotten mad over it, maybe it's not like a quirky thing about your personality. Maybe you're sending a message that you have a high conflict personality. Because if you can take something that says, I'm weirdly attracted to, and instead of saying like brown eyes or curly hair, and you're like literally giving a list of shit that you don't like about women, it's showing that like you're a student at Hustlers University. It's given, when we go to dinner, anytime I have an opinion, you're gonna argue. Take off the podcast headphones. It's never that deep. I unmatched him. Still single. Still can't swim.
When I meet a man and they're instantly just like a complete asshole and that's how they flirt and that's how they play and they just kind of don't know how to talk to women, so they just decide to be mean, it lets me know that like a strong man was not around when you were a kid. This is the energy that your mom and her aunts had. Can we just talk about life skills for a second? Maybe this is like a bad take, but swimming is not a life skill anymore. It's not. I don't need to know how to swim. I don't put myself in situations where I have to swim for my life. I don't. I feel like where I live at, computer literacy is a skill. That's a life skill. And for people that do know how to swim in 2023 doesn't mean that you're like more skilled at life. I guess like in some situations you're better prepared, but it kind of just shows that you have interests. And I mean, if that disqualifies me for being romantically involved with a nigga that's 5'7" and that the most exhilarating thing that he's ever done was being strapped to a man while falling out of a plane, so be it.